So I am live, so just a little bit more today. So I've just decided to go live. So yeah, yeah. My nose is a little clogged, so let's see if I can fix this real quick. Oh wow! Hello, Chances Toilet Restorations. You're the first one here. I just ate some like spicy dinner today, so that's why I'm breathing a little bit. My mouth is a little bit on fire. Okay. I think in a couple minutes we should be able to have 10 plus people. So, thing right now we are just getting started. So, hello, Jack Plumbing Indoors. I think I actually might have heard of you actually. Haven't you joined this toilet community like not long ago? Aren't you? I think you were new, right? Hello, Reggie Danger. Nice to join alive. I really want y'all to see me better. It's just sick and tired of this dark. It's like more better. If y'all can see me actually better. Um I guess I can just be here. I just want something holding me. So you know what? Let me move this. Someone commented on my channel, so that is why I spoke, and you might have wondered why I just said something out of nowhere. This is so much better. I don't not have to hold the phone. In fact, it can... Yikes. My bad. In fact, like I said, it could be a bit more further, so y'all can see me a bit better. What? Do you play stream? No, actually, I don't play video games. I have not played video games for 7 years, and but if I had to choose one video game I would play is I would be playing GTA. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I wish I could make the 1.6 Madeira toilet at my school siphon out. You can, I mean, just clog it. But you're not supposed to be clogging at the same time, even if usually when I siphon out the toilets, I do clog them. But it doesn't matter. It's kind of, that would be stupid for me to say that you're not supposed to do it since I do it, but you just clog it and make sure the water level is until the rim. And then obviously you don't want to flush it because you can't get a full siphon. You'll get it like a partial siphon. It'll still siphon out, but like not all the way. So yeah, you would want the water line until to the rim, like minimum at the rim, and then you want to wait for the water to not move at all, because when the water moves, sometime when you hand plunge the toilet, it'll make the water more wavy. If you understand what I mean, it'll make it move more, and it'll break the siphon a little bit. You can just black the trap with your hand and flush. Yeah, actually, another thing I would do to siphon out the toilets is when I shove like a paper towel or like a ball of toilet paper, a good amount, especially on the really powerful flushometer toilets that are like overpowered. Sometimes even if I try to clog the siphon jet, either my hand, it would, even if I'm strong enough to clog the siphon jet, it actually hurt my hand because of how powerful it is. It feels like I'm rubbing like a blister. So that don't work. So I would have to block the trapway with my hand and flush it so the water in the siphon jet, it doesn't push out the paper towels. So it's kind of not easy. And sometimes I want as much as I can the toilet paper as I flush the toilet sometimes. I don't want it. Sometimes when the siphon jet goes into like the toilet paper, it'll shed the toilet paper, and I don't want that to be like toilet paper sheds all over the toilet while I'm trying to do a siphon out video. I want like the water, I want the toilet to be fully clear and just water. It's my first time watching your channel. Oh. Hello, Asian Raps Everything. Nice to join, like always. Yeah, see Reggie, Danger. Hello, TSNY18 Animations. Nice to join alive. One time I've seen the urinal overflow before. Yeah, that's common. That's more common than toilets, actually. And it doesn't seem like I missed someone. Hello from Palestine. Hello, nice to join alive. Hello, Mama Caro. Mama. That's very hard to pronounce these names these days. By how many subs I have, by the way? I don't know how many subs you have. My nose is like clogged. It's like so annoying. It would be bad if the water was high and you accidentally flushed, like, yikes. Yeah, unless the toilet unclogs itself. Yes, Chance toilet registrations. Yes, we can live stream together later. It really depends, like, what my parents, if my parents are gonna ask me to do something, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Hello, Toilet Aaron Pan. I've never heard of you before. My boyfriend broke up with me over. Today was anniversary. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. What year anniversary was it? How long? A year, 2 years, 5 years, or I don't know. I comment some of your videos. Oh, you have? Oh, 5 years. Oof. Sorry about that. It's long, but like not as long. I would say minimum 9 years is a good long time to meet with someone. What does it feel like in the trapway? And that's a great question. A lot of toilets, obviously, we know there's hundreds, thousands, probably 10,000s of different toilet brands and models. So when you stick your hand in the trapway, you can expect so many different toilets that have different trapway shapes and sizes and different type of glaze, and also the feeling, whether if the toilet has a wall in the trapway where it goes like this and that, like the vintage toilets, or some toilets are deeper trapways like the Crane Plumbing Athens where it goes down a bit and then it goes up. It really depends also the size and the glaze. Now some toilets have really rough trapways, like the toilets we call them not glazed trapways. So the toilets that are not glazed trapways is something like vintage toilets are very common to not have the glazed trapways. Even especially when you feel it on the inside when you dissect these toilets. Um, what's the word, chat? I don't know what you mean by that. Like a American Standard Afwall. I mean, it feels normal. Something like a toilet that don't really feel normal when I stick my hands is something like a, what is it? It's very hard to say, honestly. I would say it's more something like the toilets that have like extremely small trapways. That's pretty uncomfortable to try to stick my hands in there. How do you collaborate with another person and talk in your live? So before you live, so obviously when you are on YouTube, you press the plus button. That's to upload, go live, or to upload a regular video that's not a short. So once you press that plus button in the middle, it'll choose whether if you want to make a video, a short, or do live. So you click on live. Once you press, now obviously there's a selection made for kids or not made for kids. You're going to want to put that on most of the time. Like 90% of the time, the YouTube videos these days are not made for kids, even if kids can watch it and there's nothing wrong with it. So you put it on not made for kids, and then after that, there's somewhere where you can see go live together. Now, once you click on that, it'll turn on. And then once you do that, you click done or go live. And then before you actually are going live, you can press send invite link or share invite link. You're going to want to send invite link. And usually what I do to collaborate with someone, example, my friend Chance, Toilet Restorations, I would go to his, what is it? I would go to his Discord and I message him sometimes on Discord, so I would send a link, the invite link to him on a message, and then once he presses on that, once I click on go live, then after that he can join. And once, actually no, before he joins, there's this thing that calls, do you want to add Chance's Toilet Restorations or whatever username that you're adding, and then you click on add, and then once the person is on the live and they're ready to live with you, you click on go live, and there you go. Do you hate 67? Yeah, it's BS. I don't know why it's so like popular. Hello, your local Shy Guy fan, 71 823. Me too. That meme is so annoying. Yeah, and the fact that people laugh so hard about it, like, it doesn't make sense. He cheated on me with 4. That's weird. So he must be a player. Again, so sorry about that. One thing I actually learned is it's better to be hurt by the truth than to be comforted with a lie. So being comfortable with a lie, meaning you don't know the person is lying, even if you feel like maybe he is lying, but you just move on and you're just want to stay comfortable. My cousin with a baby keep saying I get pissed. Huh. I also knew miss my sister that she's gone. Oh, Jesus Christ. My nose is so annoying. Like, why does it keep happening every single time we're alive? Yeah, it seems like you changed your profile name, Thomas. So nice to join alive, like always. Seems like you might have also changed your profile picture a little bit. It looks a bit different. When it comes to using hands as a plunger to clear the siphon, it would also be best without any wounds in your finger. Let me read that again. When it comes to using hands as a plunger to clear a siphon, it would also be best to do without any wounds in your finger. Honestly, and that's great you're looking out for me. And also the fact you're giving me advices. So basically I would do is obviously I wash my hands. And another thing you can do to make sure you don't have any issues with your hands being still infected because the bacteria can get under your nails. I'm talking a little strange because of my nose, but some bacteria can go under your nails. And a lot of people, most of the time, they don't really wash their hands really on their nails. Really, they usually just wash it like that. Usually, I wash it and I would scrub like this with my nails as well. Sometimes you can even make sure the soap goes under your nails. You can just use your nails to put the soap under your nails, or you can even cut your nails. And there's no way that bacteria would get under your nails if your nails are fully cut. So, um, oh, it seems like I missed some questions. I love your videos. Thank you so much. I do like de-siphoning out videos. I do still flush stuff, but not as consistent with that. It is because I want it to be better in the background. Huh. One Kingston time, I went to a hotel called Kingston Toilet. Oh, that's not bad. He was a dirty liar. Gave me a necklace, and he... Oof. It's weird. Same goes with anybody else who does the same as you. Yeah. It is so annoying, my nose. I swear to God. Sometimes siphoning out toilets may take longer and usually takes some of your shorts that... Hold on a sec. What do you mean by when you say sometimes siphoning out toilets may take longer than usually takes in some of your shorts of that? Oh, okay. So are you trying to say that some toilets siphon out a bit late? Or that the fact... Because when the toilets siphon out pretty late than other toilets, it doesn't take that much longer. So that is why I'm asking you what you're trying to fully say. But yeah, you're right. It really depends how big the trapway is. It also depends on the design of the trapway and also like something like a Niagara Stealth toilet. Yes, yes, yes. And you're absolutely right. Um because sometimes, depending on how clogged the toilet is, when I hand plunge the toilet, some clogs are easier because sometimes I may not have put as much toilet paper, and some of them take much longer because I put some more toilet paper in there, and also the fact that some toilets drain faster than the others when they're siphoning out, when they're about to siphon out, when they're unclogged. So when I just accidentally scroll down, it was a steel rain stream. Huh. Goddamn. Yes, we could live together. Let me do this until it reaches 40 minutes, and then we should be able to go live. Begging for laughing discos with AI Sammy. Oh, hello, Oral Duffy V9F. Nice to join live. Really gotta get a freaking haircut. Becoming a lot. 22 minutes live. We're gonna do it until 40 minutes. Or who knows, maybe I may not do it until 40 minutes, depending if it changes. At some point, changes how many people are watching my live. So I should be able to live until 40 minutes. Not sure what that is, but why did you want to put food coloring in the toilet water before siphoning out of your shorts? Why? Because the thing is, I just think it would be more like satisfying to watch that the toilet still siphoning out, like obviously like my normal siphoning out, even if I didn't put the colorful water, but adding more, but adding dye would make the water more colorful, and also the fact that if I don't put too much dye, you can still see the trapway of the toilet or the toilet itself. So if you now, although some of the colors that I did was so dark where you can't see the toilet itself, and you can just see the ring of the shape of the toilet, most of the time you can still see the trapway of the toilet. So I figured out that adding colorful dye in general would be more quality content. So yeah, that is why I did it. So yeah. Tomorrow's my birthday. Oh, my dad is messing up my life. Like he is constantly calling me. So that's why my life just freezed. So um but yeah, happy early birthday, Chance, and I really hope y'all tomorrow you're gonna have a good birthday, and you will get a toilet, especially if it's a good toilet. So, um, yeah, and I have no doubt tomorrow you are going to have a great birthday, and you will probably end up getting a toilet since your parents definitely, when it's not your birthday, they drive you an hour and a half just for a toilet. So, yeah. I wonder if the siphoning out works on Acorn Engineering. Bradley, yes, it does work. Not every metal toilet. I don't think all of them are siphonic. I think the Acorn ones that are the regular wall mountain ones, I think they're the actual blowout toilets. And I don't think these can siphon if I was to fully clog them and then unclog them, but at the same time, they've never been tested to be siphoning out. So, right now, as it goes, let's just say that it is possible they can siphon out. Because I have no doubt some toilets that are not siphonic, even the two toilets, the type of toilets that are not siphonic, is wash down toilets and blowout toilets. And I've seen some wash down toilets, like Coroma toilets, they siphon out. So it's definitely possible um, that the some blowout Acorn toilets can siphon out. I wonder if yeah, the only Acorn Engineering Bradley toilets that I've seen was in West Palm Beach. It's not too far from my house, but that means I would have to go to the boat, and I don't remember what restaurant I went where I remember they had these toilets, but I really don't think I'm gonna see one of these toilets sometime soon. Who knows? I may not even see one for years. That was actually my first time. That was 4 years ago when I saw that. So that would be sick if I can actually go siphon out these toilets. If they actually do siphon out, I would still do a try to siphon out on these toilets just to see how far the water will go down. I'm back. Hello. Yes, nice to join live again, Reggie Danger. Yes, I remember you. Remember me from a little bit ago. Yes, I do. Oh, so you're leaving Reggie Danger? Oh, my hair is getting so itchy. Just laying down a little bit, so. What did I say? Shoot. Just start charging my phone again. Ooh, that battery getting low. I don't know what to do if I don't have the correct tank thing. What tank thing for what toilet? For FE Flashopener. Let's see. What's someone's. Yeah, I don't know how that works for the Flashometer. And really know what y'all talking about, but. My American Standard, I don't know the model type, but my dad, one upstairs has the correct one out of the other two. Hello, Gerald Durella. Durella. What is up? Gerald, okay. Alright, well, I should probably end the live because although I am ending the live, I'm still gonna actual live, but this time with Chance's toilet registration. So, yeah, so I will be back, guys, and I'm gonna relive it.